Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. It's Cynicalex. And today I want to talk to you guys about some sad news that came out yesterday surrounding a popular long-standing Marvel game, Marvel Heroes or Marvel Heroes Omega, as it was rebranded for consoles recently. If you didn't hear the news, it was first reported on Kotaku that Disney is shutting down Marvel Heroes. Marvel Heroes being one of the oldest Marvel-based RPG games for the PC, and more recently for Xbox and PS3 and consoles at home. Later on, Polygon reported on something, essentially the same thing, and then things started going bad on Steam. If you check out the Steam reviews, more recently, they've been hit with a lot of negative feedback. Game is shutting down, RIP, game is getting shut down. And unsurprisingly, the people who have spent thousands of hours on this game are not happy. And then you had sites like GameSpot who would report on Disney's Diablo-style game. As we know, Disney owns Marvel, is being shut down. And of course, ironically, they have a video for the game where it tells you can play online with your friends. Well, not for long, Sally. Because later on in the day, Marvel Heroes' official Twitter account released this rather sad little snippet. And I don't want to read the whole thing for you guys because it's going to make me tear up. But basically, they're going to shut down the servers at the end of the year. So players of that game have less than 2 months now to actually continue to play the game that they've loved and enjoyed for so long. And frankly, that's really tragic. And so what I wanted to do today was not so much to talk about why the game is getting shut down, because there's definitely a lot of different reasons that could be surrounding that. It could be surrounding the port to consoles and it wasn't working out. It could be something involving the company that is producing the game, Gazillion. It could involve money. It usually involves money. I'm not really interested in that. I think it's just sad that it's happening, and I hate to see games with such a vibrant player base and games that have been around for so long just suddenly come crashing to a halt. I know a lot of you guys, a lot of the more older viewers are fans of Marvel Ultimate Alliance or Marvel Avengers Alliance or something like that. The Facebook game, can't remember the name of it now, but that game got abruptly shut down, and I know that a lot of those players ended up moving on to and migrating to Marvel Future Fight, because that was the only other Marvel game at the time that suited their needs and met what they were looking for in a Marvel game. But it was still a sad moment, and a lot of players of that game still lament its passing. But we kind of have a similar situation here now with Marvel Heroes, and a lot of those players, frankly, are going to be pissed off, but they're still going to want to play a Marvel game. Once a Marvel fan, as no one ever says, always a Marvel fan, I guess. But frankly, if you were playing Marvel Heroes, you're probably going to be a fan of other Marvel games. That goes kind of logically. And so what I wanted to do today, and what I'm doing now to be a bit of a vulture, is trying to introduce all you Marvel Heroes fans who may have found this video by happenstance, or may have been recommended it through some other channel or avenue. I want to recommend a game to you guys called Marvel Future Fight. And this is the game. And it's essentially what you've been looking for, or what you will be looking for when Marvel Heroes ceases to exist, essentially. Now, this is obviously just my opinion, but I do think that this game, having played Marvel Heroes briefly, does have a lot of the same feeling and the same kind of adventure, RPG essence and grinding and story questing that you would have gotten, or you would have been getting, from something like Marvel Heroes or Marvel Heroes Omega. Now, the cast of characters, I believe, is much larger than the one that you have in Marvel Heroes. This is 142 different characters who also happen to have uniforms. The uniform system is not as robust as the one in Marvel Heroes, but I can assure you that overall there are more toys to play with, there are more figurines to collect, and you will have a much larger trophy room at the end of it if you choose to start playing this game. As a mobile game, I know it's probably going to receive some skepticism, and healthily so, from many of you first-time viewers of this video and of my channel, but I can safely say that for a mobile game, this is one of the better titles. It's less predicated on randomness, although there are RNG elements to the game. There aren't RNG elements when it comes to character selection and character accruement. Collecting new characters, unlocking new characters is really only gated by time with your progress, or in some circumstances, a little bit of investment of your money. But that investment can be circumvented for new players. They can unlock 3 of the kind of paywall characters for free. So even for a completely free-to-play player, if you're completely turned off from giving Disney or Marvel any more of your money after what they did to you in Marvel Heroes, and I can totally understand that feeling, I can guarantee you that you can collect Wolverine, Jean Grey, Doctor Strange, even Quicksilver and Apocalypse. You can collect some of the greatest heroes and villains that Marvel has created in their comics that have been recreated in this game absolutely for free. And you can collect a lot of their uniforms as well. Some strange things that you might not like as a hardcore Marvel fan. For example, this game developer has decided that Marvel, or that Captain America's Marvel Now Hail Hydra Secret Empire uniform is still a superhero uniform. Don't ask me why, but there are a few quirks in this game that you'll have to find out and discover for yourself, and with me along the way if you choose to continue playing this game or start after my pitch, that will maybe make you happy, maybe make you sad. But we recently got a Thor Ragnarok update. We're awaiting a new update for Thanksgiving, American Thanksgiving, and what comes next sometime in Christmas. And judging by the success of this game thus far, judging by the amount of advertising that's being pumped into it by the developer, judging by my success on YouTube as a smaller content creator, I would beg to argue, or I would gander a guess, that this game is not going to be shut down anytime soon. So if you are a Marvel fan and you still need that Marvel itch, maybe give Marvel Future Fight a try. It's a bit less puzzly than Puzzle Quest, and it's a bit less RNG than Contest of Champions. I think it combines the best of what you've come to expect from Marvel Heroes. It has less clutter, less inventory management simulator, and it has more heroes that you play with and have fun with. So hopefully my kind of strategic ploy to get some of you guys to come onto the channel and join in Marvel Future Fight, because I do want to see the community grow, and if I see an opportunity to do that in what is a genuinely good-hearted way, I'm not doing it to scam anyone, I'm just trying to give you an outlet for your Marvel addiction if you were playing Marvel Heroes. Of course, I hope to hear what you guys have to say as far as the community is concerned. What do you think of Marvel Heroes shutting down? Do you think we will see a large influx of new players from that game as it's being shut down, as it's kind of turning off the lights? And how are we going to greet all of these game immigrants? What's our policy, guys? So let me know what you think in the comments below. I would love to hear what you guys have to say about this idea in general, because it is new territory for me. Subscribe if you're having a good time. And of course, if you like what you see, I hope to see you again tomorrow. Take care. I was going to end the video there, but upon editing it and re-watching what I had said, I felt like something was missing. Now, for starters, I want to say that although I don't script any of my videos, I do struggle sometimes, and I get that feedback from my community that I can come off as disingenuous. So I do want to say that there was no intention for this video other than to welcome Marvel Heroes players who feel kind of lost after losing the game that they love so much. Whether those fans come and subscribe to my channel or another YouTube channel for Marvel Future Fight, or none at all, my only intention deep down was to grow the community and the player base of the game that I love and I play every day, which is Marvel Future Fight. If I don't benefit personally from that, that's fine. If I do, that's great. That's a plus. But it's not the point. It was never the point and the goal of the video. Additionally, I just want to say that I'm not, being encouraged by anyone or by any outside forces to make the video. It's totally of my own volition and my own kind of twisted idea. For those of you that are curious and who may be just players of Marvel Future Fight or players of Marvel Heroes, I do play Marvel Future Fight on the PC. I use an Android emulator called Nox, and I also use a wired Xbox 360 controller to play. That's just basically plug and play. I put some overlay buttons that correspond to the buttons on the controller, but it's all done given the software available from either the emulator itself or from the Windows side controller setup. So it's all easy to replicate, and you can essentially have a PC-esque gaming experience for what is otherwise purely a mobile title. So I wanted to give you guys that information. I've never made that clear in a video, but I wanted to let you guys know now how I play and how I get the footage and the feeling that I do get from the game. And I also wanted to make clear my intentions and hopefully reflect and impart onto you guys my the genuineness of my intentions and my earnestness. Thanks.